In horror, there is no worse a place to be than in the same room as the monster. This moment of helpless terror has been done time and time again, where our protagonist must lie still and wait, and hope that the ferocious beast that lurks within arm's length won't notice them. This horror motif, however, takes on a whole new light in the game Alien Isolation, when Amanda Ripley first comes face to face with the titular alien. The anxiety the player feels as you're forced to duck under a desk at the last second to avoid detection, while its tail slithers right in front of your eyes, and you hear its beastly snarling. For a game based on the classic film Alien, I can't think of any better way to introduce one of horror's most famous beasts.
With cost of development on the rise, the games industry is slowly becoming more and more saturated by the same sorts of risk-averse sci-fi shooters and aimless open-world adventures. With this category, we like to recognize the games that go a little off the beaten path and show us something we've never seen before. This year, VGHL's most original game is a little game called Jazzpunk. Jazzpunk is a walking simulator a la Gone Home that sees the player in the role of Polybank, an agent for a top-secret spy organization pursuing a Soviet spy through 1950s Japan. The game features a similar yet distinct sense of humor to that of VGHL favorite Frog Fractions. The game is filled to the brim with absurd non sequiturs. It's possible just to complete your objective and move on, but Jazzpunk's true fun comes from going off of the main path and poking around trying to unearth every last bit of insanity from within the game's large levels. And that's why we have named Jazzpunk VGHL's most original game of the year.
It's not often anymore that you see a multiplayer game that combines competitive play with humor, let alone one that actually has a working server system at launch. Jackbox Games is able to successfully do this not once but twice in the same year, and the result is the Jackbox Party Pack. What's so nice about the Party Pack is its humor and ability to be picked up by absolutely anyone. All the games require no knowledge on how to use a console controller, and because of the use of a web browser as a controller, a large amount of the people can play at once. They also brilliantly combine competitive and casual play. There's always a set winner at the end of a round that is determined by whoever has the most points, but there's also a system to show who people thought was the funniest in the game. It allows people to play around with what they want to be the best in, so they can just goof around and laugh, really. And some people still retain that the greatest party games are the ones that are played offline over LAN, but the Jackbox Party Pack shows that you can have a ridiculously fun party game using the internet. And all that is why the Jackbox Party Pack won VGHL's 2014 Best Multiplayer Award.
Our winner for Best Gameplay is Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor's Nemesis system absolutely made the game and stands out as one of the best mechanics in recent memory. It makes randomly generated enemies, normally an afterthought in gaming, the core of the game, and does it perfectly. It means every captain and war chief is a different challenge and that no two playthroughs will be alike. That crazy unpredictability is just fun, as even failures bring interesting events, as the captains remember you and will bear the scars of your encounter. And with a photo mode to record your procession through their Uruk army, you can capture the moment of triumph when you take down the grunt who became a captain by killing you. Plus, you can never complain about being able to ride giant war beasts. For all this, Shadow Mordor is our winner, and we can't wait to see what Monolith brings to the table with their next game.